What's going on? What is up? Got something new in. I was going to actually do a full-on unboxing. Just wasn't happy with how the video came out, so I figured I would just take the time to show this thing off. This came packaged well, as you would expect, because definitely wrapped in bubble wrap. When they had it packed, the knife was outside of the sheath because these basically are separate items, so they basically didn't take it upon themselves to assume to put them together. So once they showed up, I was able to make them an actual pair. But damn nice looking knife. And for what it is, this thing is absolutely freaking perfect. I mean, look at how thick that spine is. And you can see how far the spine translates down into the blade. And it stays thick way up in there. And with this being a high carbon steel, this will retain an edge fine enough to do whatever you want. And I am thoroughly impressed with the size, shape, and with the way that the leather wrap is on here. It'll be a shame if this ever wears out and comes off. But for people that don't have like ginormous meat paws, this is going to be a nice knife. I wear a size medium glove, so by guy standards, I've got fairly small hands. And so this knife with smaller hands is going to fit your hand very well. If you're someone that wants a bushcraft knife but doesn't want a ginormous knife that weighs a ton and doesn't have a huge hilt and handle, then this might be the knife for you. And this sheath actually fits way better than I was expecting. I mean, look at that. That thing is locked in there. And it's brand spanking new. It ain't even broke in or anything. Ain't even got used to being like squished in there so that way it snugs up. This is definitely well stitched on there, so if you wanted to put that on your belt and carry it scout style, you can. You can shove it in a pocket, because this actually, as long as you've got deep pockets, this thing will ride well. The other thing that's real great about this is it will shove right up into a belt or a waistband and ride well. And then it came with the little the lanyard that matches the color of your handle wrap with the carabiner on it. And then it also came with leather conditioner. I thought this was oil for the blade when I first got it, but it looks like this is actually leather conditioner of some kind. I'm not 100% sure what kind it is, but nice to know you've got a decent sized bottle of it, so that way you can condition some leather with it. Might have to do a test on it and see if I can figure out what kind this is. But definitely a knife worth the price. If you want something that I think this thing is going to frickin' be damn near bomb proof, as long as you don't just like go ham on it trying to destroy it. Because this thing, definitely good thick spine. The spine translates all the way into the handle. Like I said, I'm not looking forward to having to rewrap the handle if the leather ever comes off. But this wrap, I swear, I think it's like 2 layers thick, because you can see multiple ends that come out of there, and it just feels good in the hand. There's enough there that you can feel it give a little bit. So definitely, if you're looking for a nice knife that'll take abuse and isn't your run-of-the-mill knife, definitely think about it. And for the price, this damn thing's not bad, because shipped and everything, it was less than $150. And that's with the FedEx 8-day, which is a small upcharge, and then the add-on on the sheath, because the knife and the sheath come separately. So that way, I just think it's smart. Get the sheath. Although I will say, my little Buck 119 knockoff, this will fit in that as well. So if I wanted to go with another type of sheath, something that is a 6-inch type of knife, this thing will fit in there if it is the same kind of blade shape. So, nice to know. But I will actually be putting this thing through some testing and pacing, and this thing ain't gonna be no trailer or shelf queen, because I guarantee you this knife will get carried, this knife will get used, and so we're gonna put this bad boy to the test. I probably won't go out and purposely abuse it, but I can tell you for sure, this with an assortment of throwing knives, this big old kukri, and I've got my I've got a little 4-inch Gerber around here somewhere. I don't know what I did with it, but that little 4-inch Gerber would be my eating and cooking knife. This would be my pretty much anything I need it for knife, and this is the, oh damn, I gotta take down something big blade. And then I think I might actually get myself a real sword at some point, because I found that Cult of Athena site, and the things that are on my mind are just making sure that I've got plenty of interesting goodies just in case, and a real sword, and a few other things, because I definitely want more throwing knives. I want some of them Assassin's Creed looking daggers. I think I want a set of the smaller ones that AceJet makes. I want to say it's the 8s or 10s that they're probably 10s. I want to say it's 10s, 12s, and 14 or something like that they're offering. I don't remember exactly, but I was going for one of the more balanced sizes because I want something that will definitely no spin easier. But yeah, I like it. I think it would be a good addition to someone's collection if you're a knife aficionado, especially if you're into Celtic ring knives. I'd like to actually have one that's more of a traditional hand forged, because this one is definitely machined with the way that you can see the way it's finished. At least that's what it feels like. But whatever the case may be, however they actually make this, feels really good. But it's just too uniform not to be not to be machine cut. I wouldn't be surprised if these come out of billets and then they heat treat them and do their thing with them. But nice. Definitely something to look into. AceJet. So that's 7 knives that I've got from AceJet that I'm loving, even though technically it's 2 sets of Apaches for the 6. But yeah, man, if you're looking for some kick-ass throwing knives and you want like Russian style Osetras, then hit up AceJet for the Apaches, or check this out. I don't think you'll be disappointed.